With Cheltenham as such a key indicator of the local economy, how are you sort of getting feedback in terms of actually how other businesses are benefiting in the town and the whole county, as I suppose, from the festival looming?
Well, we know the sort of statistics of what we are bringing into the local economy over the festival week, which is over £100 million coming to Cheltenham and the immediate locality. We also did some research into how much the Irish are bringing over, and they now make up something very close to a third of our total attendance coming over from Ireland, and they're also bringing over about £20 million into the local economy.
The worry is that they're taking back home even more off the bookies, but that's not my problem or yours. That's really encouraging, actually, that a third of the people attending are Irish, because there was a thought that the success of the Republic of Ireland football team, of Irish rugby, of Munster and Leinster in the Pro 12 might actually be sort of threatening racing in some ways.
I don't think so at all, and I think having just come back from a visit to Ireland, one knows how much the festival means to not just the trainers, the participants, but the racegoers over there. I think it's generally described as the most important meeting in the Irish fixture list, and I think it's treated as such. It is a great event for everyone in Ireland as well as over here.
Drinking was something that was unfortunately in the headlines last year. The measures that you've taken to avoid it this year, what's the idea? Because there's been some unfavourable headlines, and I'm sure you don't want to use a sledgehammer to crack a nut, but you do want it to be not a problem for everyone else.
Yeah, you say the headlines have been unfavourable. I mean, I question that. I mean, I think what we're trying to get across is that we want everyone to come here, have a fantastic time, enjoy a drink or two, and for 99.9% of the people coming here, that's exactly what will happen, and we just want to enhance their experience here. For that very small minority of people who wish to come here in order to drink rather than in order to enjoy the sport and maybe a nuisance to fellow racegoers, we're saying you're not needed. We don't want people to come here and drink excessively, and are strengthening policies we already have in place to prevent people drinking excessively, and that's what we wish to do, so that the vast majority of our racegoers can have a really enjoyable time here.
Because for years it's been a light touch policy, and it hasn't needed to be anything more than that, has it? Because everyone's kind of respected the event.
And it will remain a relatively light touch. I mean, it is just strengthening those areas and making people aware in advance that excessive drinking is not going to be tolerated. As you say, we had some unfavourable headlines the previous year as a result of one or two stupid individuals, and we want to minimise that and just to get it out in the public domain, but come here, enjoy yourself, enjoy the racing, but don't spoil anyone else's enjoyment.
Two final ones from me. AP McCoy's getting a statue here. What was the thinking of the course honouring AP?
Well, for someone who's achieved a feat which I think we can all accept is never going to be repeated, I mean, to have 20 consecutive jockeys championships in jump racing is absolutely unbelievable, and we wanted to honour him in some way, and it was wonderful to actually be talking to the sculptor Paul Ferreter, who has produced the statue, and working with him to produce a fantastic likeness of AP, which AP has seen and agrees is good likeness too. So we really look forward to putting the only non-equine statue here at Cheltenham to unveil here on the first day of the festival.
You've seen the clay model, you haven't seen the fully finished patinated bronze yet, nobody has. How much are you looking forward to seeing it, and just sort of, I suppose, the wow factor of everyone else, because the glare of AP is there, isn't it, within that statue?
It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, I think the likeness is great, as you say. To see it in bronze is my next exciting moment, and I really hope that all our racegoers coming here will appreciate a great sculpture in honour of a fantastic sportsman.
And finally from me, I'm asking everyone, what's your favourite festival moment?
My favourite festival moment probably goes back a very long way to seeing Dawn Run and John Joe win the Gold Cup.
1986. I mean, were you here for that? You must have been here.
I was here for that.
What was the emotion that actually sort of went through? What stands out of the memory?
It was sort of expectation that he was going to be, he or she, in the case of the mare, were going to be defeated, and then that sort of almost sense of disbelief that she might actually come back and win that race, and just the jubilant scenes afterwards, the emotion as she won, it's just will stay in my memory for life.